Hi, it's Grandma Moore. Welcome to my channel. It's Tuesday, almost 2 o'clock. I canceled my lunch shift. I had some unexpected errands I had to run, and long story, but I didn't get as much accomplished yesterday as I hoped, so trying to catch up on some things today. Just gonna work for a couple of hours, hoping to make a quick 40 bucks, and then head to the basketball game. So come on, let's see. It's not busy. I took this Chick-fil-A order for $5.75 going 6 miles. I normally don't do that, but I'm just trying to get my $40 as quick as possible. I just got a message that the order's ready. Well, I can't tell if it's really warm outside or if I'm having a hot flash. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. So I'm going to give it a few minutes, see if that goes away. I think my camera is in the wrong mode, and I can't fix it until I go home and read the book pamphlet. So hopefully I can fix it during editing. It's always something. Right, I took this Aldi's order for $15 and some change for like 29 items at Aldi's, which is crazy. But that'll get me to $21, halfway to my goal. And I haven't looked at the list, so I don't know how long it will take. But at least I'm halfway there, and I can only work to 5. So this is a good sign. The Aldi's order took about a half an hour from the time I got it until I shopped, cashed out, and got back out in the car. It would have took less, but I ran into an old coworker, and you hate to not talk. So I did talk for about 5 minutes while I was shopping, kind of, sort of. So, all right, 7 minutes away. My devotion today led me to the verse 2 Peter 1:21. For no prophecy was made by exact human will, but moved by the Holy Spirit, spoken of God. I guess for me, the reason why that particular verse out of my devotion spoke to me is it is to remind me to have that quiet time, to listen, to reflect, because the Holy Spirit does work within us, and it is from God. So, and then once I had that quiet time and that time to reflect, I started feeling better, putting things in perspective. So it just, when I read that, it just spoke big time to my heart and remind me to stop and listen and have that quiet time. When I DoorDash, like when I get the food, or maybe while I'm waiting for the food, you can hit the hamburger and read the little hamburger sign up in the corner and read the instructions. If I don't have time at the restaurant, I do before I head out to the person's address to get an idea what to expect when I get there. So at my house, when you pull in the driveway, you have the house, and behind it is my camper. And then behind that's my guest camper. I know, but that's what we have. And on all my instructions, I always say, leave it back door. Because the we don't even look at the front door because we live in the back. So I always say, please leave at the back door of the house. And it's on all instructions, anything I get delivered. And unfortunately, we had to buy the furnace piece from Amazon because, calling the RV places, calling everywhere, it was going to take longer. And Amazon, I could get it pretty quickly. So that's why we chose Amazon. I'll be darned if they didn't leave it on the front door. I just got a picture. So, it's just so frustrating as a dad, as any delivery person. We need to make sure we read the instructions. I have special and I've never seen the Amazon instructions, so I don't know what it looks like. I just know what it looks like for DoorDash and Uber and Roadie. So I would think that if anything, Amazon would be similar to the Roadie app. You know, I would think that the special instructions would show up somewhere to please put at the back door. So anyway, that's my gripe for the day. We did get our furnace part. Yay. My husband's going to put it in tomorrow. He took the day off work. That man, he is jack of all trades. He could fix anything. So he's just so mechanically inclined. Thank goodness he saves me so much money, especially with my car doing DoorDash. I'd have breaks the other day and this and that. He's always able to fix stuff. So it saves a lot of money that way. By the way, did you notice that the Aldi's offer was for $15.75, but I got paid $16 and it wasn't crossed out and said extra tip or anything like that. I found that strange. I've seen it before, but hadn't actually got to catch it like I did today. So that's interesting. I took this $5.50 Long John Silver order because it was only 2 miles. And I figured, okay, that's easy enough. I waited and I waited and I waited. I wanted to unassign it so bad, but they gave me a free drink. So then I felt obligated to wait. And it's like, do I just walk out anyway, even though they give me a free drink? I don't know. And I refilled it while I was there because it took so long. But I went ahead and waited, get ready to deliver it. Just 5 minutes away, so not bad. Well, I took this order for Panda Express for $8.91, which is really weird for DoorDash to have an $8.91 order. Usually it ends with a 5 or a 0. So anyway, I'm here at Panda Express. I'm going to pick it up, and then it will only be about $4 or $5 away from my goal. So I'm excited about that. So went to Panda Express. The person wanted teriyaki chicken. They're out. I guess they're not making any right now. She said it was still frozen. They haven't touched it or whatever. So they are substituting it. So we couldn't get a hold of the person. I think he's at work. And but I did finally get to text him. I was having trouble with my texting. Ever since I got a new phone, I have a problem with texting. But anyway, so I went to go in, and right next to the food item, there's usually 3 little dots. You can click on it and say it's been substituted and what it's been substituted with, and etc. But for some reason, this particular order did not have that option. It's a weird amount. It didn't have the option for me to substitute. I asked her, maybe they ordered on the app or something, and she just looked at me like I was crazy. But I finally got through to the customer, was able to get what he wanted, so he kind of ends up with extra food because of their issue. So that works out for him. But I am sad I wasn't able to update the app. Traffic is not being my friend today, and it's 4 o'clock, and I'm still 15 minutes away, and I got to get through this traffic. And I really need to really want to make $40 by 5 o'clock. Getting nervous, very nervous. The traffic is showing purple on the maps on the expressway. I'm going 5 miles an hour. I don't know why they didn't send me the back way or why I didn't check. Kind of mad at myself right this minute. So I'm going to try to figure out if I can come up with the back way. If I could get to the first exit. So it looks like it's moving up to the first exit and then deadlock after that. Oh, snap. Snap, snap, snap. I decided to get out of the traffic jam and go a different way because we were going 0 to 5 miles an hour. If we're lucky, it would go to 20 for a minute. So, able to get to the next exit, got off, and it's saying it's going to take longer by like 3 minutes to go this way, but I don't see how, as horribly slow as that was. So, it gave me another shortcut I could take. It's back down to 9 minutes. That's what it was when I got off the expressway. So, what do you do when you get stuck in traffic and you're trying to hurry deliver your dash? This is so where my road rage sets in. Because we were just at a light, and instead of everybody pulling up and going, they just all sit there. And it's like, I didn't have any, but I could feel it coming. So I just went ahead and cut through a parking lot and cut through that way instead of dealing with people like not sure what to do or whatever they're doing. I have no idea, but I knew I could get through the parking lot and go a different way. So best thing for me to do when I start feeling road rage is go a different direction. this it says this food is supposed to be delivered by 4:03. It is 4:09. I'm stuck at a red light and I still have 4 minutes to go. So I don't know what happened. I know somebody that just got a contract violation because they were 11 minutes late. So I don't know if they're trying to crack down, but there was too much traffic. So I'd have still been on the expressway if I didn't go this way. So I'm not sure if it depends. At one point I heard it depends on the customer. And then sometimes I hear, it just whatever shows up on the DoorDash thing. So we will see. Well, luckily, I finally got there. I delivered it at 4:15, and it was a hand to me at a business, but then it said leave at the door. So I went ahead and left at the door, and then in the text, I took a picture and sent it to him, just CYA, and then confirmed delivery. For all of that trouble, he had tipped $2.16. I don't know. And then as I was trying to take the picture, he's like, "Can you find the place?" But I was trying to take the picture. I think our messages were like sent at the exact same time. So, but so sad. All right, it's 4:17. I have to log off at 5 to get to the game. And I am only like, let's see, and I am $3.84 away from my goal. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed I can get that before 5 o'clock and head on to my evening activities. Well, I drove all the way over to my favorite area. Plus, it's close to home. Not to home, but to the basketball game. And no orders. Oh, well, I got one. It was $17. So that would have hit my goal, but it was 59 items at Aldi's, 2 different orders. There's no way I could get that done in time in my time frame I'm looking at, and I don't want to do that. So that's the situation I have. Somebody just drove by and saw me talking to my camera and gave me the weirdest look. Oh well. All right, so I took this 9 item order at Meijer's for $9.75. It makes my goal. I will be done with it close to 5 o'clock. It's just a quick 9 items, and then I can head out. So normally I wouldn't take these orders I took today, but because it's between 2 and 5 and on a Tuesday, I made my goal. So I just took them just to do that, and I'll be right at my mileage and everything. So I don't recommend taking these kind of orders, but when you have to hit a goal, and you have to hit a goal. So at least I got it, get it done, move on. I do want to say, somebody in my local, one of my local Facebook pages got scammed by the same guy that tried to scam me and a couple of videos ago and locked up her account. So it is bad, especially here at Christmas time. She has children. It is terrible. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. There should be some other kind of security measure. So really thinking about her and hope her account gets cleared soon. All right, I got that dropped off at 5 after 5. So right at my time frame. I worked 3 hours and 15 minutes basically for $45.91. I made my go. None of them were really good orders, but at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me, and I knew what I needed and the time frame that I had. So you just got to do you sometimes, and that's all I needed for get me ready for tomorrow and our evening activities and everything. So thank you all so much for watching. I love how this channel is growing, and I really appreciate it. The hubby's at home fixing the furnace. It might be ready for tonight, but it's warm outside. Not supposed to get cold until tomorrow, so even if it doesn't get fixed, he'll finish it tomorrow. There's nothing exciting going on. It was a quick dash just to get a little money while I was out running errands and before I went to the basketball game. So can't complain. That one order with all the traffic was a nightmare. Other than that, rest of them, it is what it is. So thank you all. I hope you all have a lovely, happy day. And I will try not to forget the prayer request list this time. 2 times in a row I forgot. And hopefully fix my camera too. So be happy. Have a good one. God bless you.